Alright. We are live. We are live. Found a car. Very, very happy about that. Very, very made up. Let's get my device. Well, the bird stopped singing. It's very strange. That normally doesn't happen. Maybe it's the crickets. Alright, let's see. Wow. It's alright that drawing there, isn't it? It's alright that drawing, isn't it? Of Eddard Stark I did. It's not too bad that. No, when I looked at it then I was like, yeah, hang on a minute. That's alright. I mean, I've got it right here. I've got it in my book. It's like a drawing book. But yeah, it's a nice drawing, that. Coloured pencils I use for to do that, you know, pure from the coloured pencils, straight from scratch. Hey Lucas, how you doing there, son? Finally, I know it's a little bit rusty, but you know what? The wheels are good. The interior's nice. It's just the outside shell. It's a bit worn. I'm not surprised after being in outside, not been looked after for years. But it looks like I've got to reverse out. Because that's a river for some reason. How I got here, I was very close there because one wrong move and I'd gone straight into that river. And you can't get out of rivers because you just can't. That is very close. I must have been really tired. That must have been like really late last night. Oh, you're fine, yeah? That's good that you're alright. I'm very well. I'm very well. I've been work today. I'm pretty tired though. It's about it, apart from being tired and getting some well-deserved time off. Which is what I deserve, because I've earned it. I'm looking forward to that soon. But I've got the weekend off this week. It's Friday tomorrow. So that's a nice, you know. I think, have I got any gloves? Wear these while we drive. Better grip on the wheel. Yeah, hang on a minute. What did it say then? It gave me an option then on the wheel. What did it give me an option to do? It gave me an option to do something there. I must have gone on something that triggered something there. Because it gave me a choice to do something. Oh right, push the car. Oh, so you can push it. That's unusual. Alright. Easy. It's like I did this. Like that. And then I put it into neutral. Oh, powerful. And then we do a quick sharp turn like this. Straight ahead should be okay. There we go. Nice. Alright, so we drive down, and I think we've got to take a left, right? I don't know if that made any sense, but we've got to take a left. So we've got to drive down here and take our left. But I don't know what time it is. It's getting pretty late, right? I mean, it looks like it's getting pretty late. So I believe if we turn this car around, right? If we turn this car around, we could probably camp out at like the end of this path. So I don't know how long that's going to take, but because we got a car, I think we're better like remaining, you know, vigilant with our car. I'm going to be a little bit protective with this car, a little bit, not as much to get touchy with it about anything, but I'm going to get a little bit protective with it, just a little bit, a tiny bit, compared to the other ones, because I've just been going wild with the other ones. But we're gonna take this one with a little bit of love. Hey Charlie, it is a car. I know you love your cars on DayZ, Charlie. I know you do. So I spent over a week trying to find this. So I guess we've got to do like a turn. Is it a 1 point? Is it a 180? Oh. Woohoo, close, close. Like, I think I'm going the right way here. Am I going the right way? Like, it ends here, right? So it ends here. So this is a glade. That's the river. I suppose we could camp out in these pines. Let's check out this area. Alright, there's a castle there. So if there's anyone on there... I don't see any activity up there. You normally see people running about, but they're always inside if there's anyone live there. They're normally inside. I mean, we've got a cliff range. Yeah, we've got like some hills up there, like very steep hills. So I don't know. I mean, I suppose we could. I mean, if we go down, they'll never see. But we want somewhere flat. Oh, I'm not going anywhere near that castle. There's nothing in him. They're just there for show. They're not even... They don't even work well with bullets, because at the end of the day, people just shoot a bullet through the window if they see you. It's not like it's you can put a shield up from arrows. Someone's going to fire a 308 round with a Tundra. It's going to blow a hole straight through that shield. So castles are just there for sure, really. I mean, the bullets can go through the walls. You know, certain bullets can go through concrete, depending on which gun, you know? Like, especially on PC and stuff. I don't know about PlayStation, but I do know that, like, castles are just there for sure. That's why no one's ever there. They purely only have a few items, and... But it would be a nice house. I heard that. So, okay. We've got to turn back around. Okay. Wow. You've really been neglected. Remember the last time I had the car, I was looking out the windows, you know, absorbing the views. Really nice, you know. I was loving driving at like 80 miles an hour looking out the window. It was class. So risky. Wow, what happened there? Whoa. I don't like those. I think that's night time now. Alright. Either way, we don't mind sleeping in the car. Oh jeez, there's a helicopter there, we better be quick. I'm not going in there, we're just gonna bomb it. I think that's why it froze the game. There might be like about 5 people by that chopper. Oh, that's where we stayed the night. Later, suckers! Later, suckers! No no lift home for you. I ain't climbing no walls anymore. Ghost is driving home. That's what Ghost is doing. There we go. Easy does it now, 4x4. Easy does it. Like a champion, right? Like a champion 4x4. We can call it a... Is it called a Mitsubishi? Or is that a motorcycle? You know, I'm sure they make everything. I'm sure they make chips, soundboards, televisions, whole skaboodle. I mean, I suppose we can make up our own Mitsubishi Jeep. I mean, we could, right? Its first gear is terrible. It's like a whining little pet. It's like, wee. You know, like first gear, it's like driving me crazy. It's like, let's chillax here. Let's go into second. I know you guys like your close-ups, your simulations. Let's do it. You know that I do. Okay. Oh, so good. Oh, we needed that. Oh, it's so nice. Yeah. It's concerning me how quick my battery's being drained though. On my phone. I actually thought that I picked up a fireplace, but I didn't. So... Did I put one in the car? Oh no, I took it apart. Yeah, I remember now. I took it apart. Yeah, I did. Not ruining these gloves. We'll take a gamble. Do it again. No, it's our little abode. Our little abode. Oh, look at that. We can close it. Ah, we can close it. Well, isn't that comfy and cushy? It's good. We can tell ghost stories in the dark with the torch. Oh, it's not working yet because it's not dark. Ah, right. So the tents don't contain their own light environment. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, nice. We'll have to spawn back in. But yeah, it's interesting to know that tents don't have their own like light zone. That's interesting. That just means that the tents aren't really there. They're just like how can I say invisi shields? Really? They're just invisi shields. They're like they'll stop wolves from coming in and zombies. But we'll give it 5 minutes. But I hope everyone's okay and thank you for joining. My view counter's all over the place, so it might say 0 at times. Or I don't even know. We're doing well on the channel though. I think the highest peak people we've had watching at the same time this month is 15. And what's a shame, right, is that you get your reports in about like, you know, how many people watch your video and your streams. Well, it turns out like more people watch my streams at the same time when they've been streamed. So when we're live, it's still good. We're still doing okay. It's just that, you know, we're minutely doing well. It's just that when the video's downloaded, everyone seems to watch the video at the same time when we've streamed it, which is strange. But what's really good is that it's subscribers that watch the channel, right? More than like new people, but I love new people coming in. I also love my regulars and my subscribers. But it's like, how can I say it? New people watch it when I've streamed it, and my subscribers watch when I'm streaming, right? If that's the best way for me to say it, like, easiest way. Oh, there we are. It's back on. That microphone. But yeah, don't mind if people see the stream, because it's not a permanent server that we'll be playing on. It's just for the next couple of days we can have fun with the car, you know. I don't really mind. Wow, the wolves are coming. Do you think they'll be able to attack us? I should have lit the fire, right? We can always turn the car on and frighten them. Can't believe the wolves came. That'd be so scary. Can't hear them. They must be close. I don't think they're able to attack us while we're in the car, you know. That was an explosion. I don't know where these jets are coming from, or these guns are firing these launchers. I've no idea. But I suppose it's got something to do with something. Nice, that cappuccino. I think they've gone. I don't think they're going anywhere. We have to wait till morning to actually understand the integrity of the situation. Should be morning within the next 5 minutes. I was looking forward to some marshmallows, tin of beans, some pears, relax by the fire on a nice pine forest view, half crescent moon, or a half moon that we have on a deep dark night. But instead we were hunted by wolves. Feral, filthy, furry wolves. And the timber wolf, which is the alpha wolf, the alpha male wolf, that's the one that leads the hunt. And once you take out the alpha wolf, they all run away. That's the alpha. The deep howl there first. And what you got to do is you got to take out the alpha, and you'll see that it hopefully will be able to distinguish, because it's normally larger and it's bright white, but the others are a bit like darker, a bit grey and white. Not 4 or 5 of them. Wow, they're just outside, look. They're right there. There you go, there's another one. One. Ooh, seems to take a second look. Wow, dog's still floating. There's 4 of them. coming back. Nah, they're still there. Wow. Character was shaking? Character's petrified? I don't think there's any way out of this. I'm trying to think of what way we can actually get out of it, but I took the spark plug out the car. And by the time we got in the car, and I knew if we got out the car they'd come running over, I didn't have enough time to put the spark plug back in. The frames start to drop when the wolves come, so when we get out our gun, by the time we get out the gun and aim, they'll jump on us, and it'll be 4 wolf bites in one go. That's instant death for our character, and it's because we got the car, you see. The car is what... Oh well, for this time it's bright white, unless it's in the distance. I did see a white wolf. There we go. Plus they smell the wolf steak in their bag. Remove that cheeky person's comments. Can't be bothered with people with adaptations of names. I guess it's raining then. Hey Rose. Hey. How you doing on this dark and lonely Thursday? As my mother used to call it, because my mother was from Northern Ireland, right? She was raised in Scotland. She's a Northern Irish Scot, my mum. And she used to call it Thursday. Thursday, son. That's what day it is. Thursday. Yes, mum. Thursday. Thursday. Like an O and an R in there, you know, with an S. Thurs. Good. Just finished work. And full. Just had a big meal. Oh, that's nice. It's lovely to know you had a big meal. I love the fact that you're eating lots of food. That's good. Gotta eat lots of food for winter. Gotta keep your body warm. You know, from the inside out, like. And food does warm us up. What did you have? Was it fish? Or did you have maybe like what we all talked about the other day? Steak? Right? Well, I got some snacks anyway. I'll try and get the microphone far away there. Don't want you to hear too much of the crunch. See, I said that was an American thing. a steak with a salad on the side. Nice. Love steak, especially when it's cooked perfect. Oh yeah, with some like sushi on the side as well. Wow, Rose, you have a lovely tasting food. It's nice that you got your omega-3s from your fish. Good for your skin. Fish. I don't eat enough fish, me. I should, you know what I mean? Like eating fish is so good for your hair. Like they say, right? I don't know whether they sell really nice tins of tuna where you are, but at 24 hours before you wash your hair, have a tin of tuna. Because what happens is the oil from the tuna goes to your hair, and when your hair goes dry after you've washed it, because it will naturally go dry, it has to, before it regains moisture again, the oil from your body produces natural moisture, so you're not getting moisture from the air around you. You'll get like a natural organic moisture. But the thing is, it all depends on your metabolic rate. So, I mean, some people might not be able to eat tuna, some people might not like it. But the fact is that if you eat something oily, and I don't know whether that sounds nice, because it can't be cooked, right? It's not like you can fry it and have that kind of oil. It's got to be something naturally in the resource. But it's not like a solution to anything. It just helps your hair just have that bit more control, you know, after you've washed and conditioned it. When you was driving home, there was a dog running in the road. Oh no. Is it alright? I worry about animals, man. Oh yeah, my goodness. My goodness, McCoys. Like, kind of potatoes you got in these fields of yours? Like, they're made out of glass. I'm eating glass. I was like, that was one hard crisp. Like, they've all been pretty, you know, like, resistant to my crunchy crunch. Give it 5 minutes for these wolves. Gotta be careful when I spawn back in here, like. Well, them crisps were delicious. They were very chewy and very strong, but you know what? They did not withstand my mouth. So, those potatoes were in the field. They are now in my stomach, and that is great. I think I've got some... I have some Maltesers. I actually have got 2 bags. Another 2. Well, 1 bag is from the other day. But, found a box of painkillers there in case I get a headache through the day. Excuse me. Everyone was coughing on that bus today coming home. I was paranoid there, Ross. I had my jacket up. This guy sat next to me like he was full of cold. I was like, oh no. I was like, no. Why have I got to get on this bus? Why did I get on this bus? Why didn't I just wait for the other bus? Why did I get on this bus? All these old people just coughing. Just like, oh no. But the thing is though, like, they shouldn't be out. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, these people, they're out and they're ill. Like, what are you doing? It's freezing cold. Why are you out? Like, why do you have to be out on the bus at like nearly 7 o'clock at night? You know what I mean? Unless they had to be. They're in the pub, you see. That's what they were doing. They've probably gone to the pub, had a few whiskies, you know. But yeah, Rose, I hope the dog's okay. Wow. It's alright, Rose, I'm just waffling on. Just entertaining any viewers. Hey, you know that other video got nearly 400 views? that video we did the stream the other day, the what's it called? Sub-zero temperatures, but there's heating in a car. Something. I don't know. Got nearly 400 views. I was like, wow, what in the Lord's name? I was like, how did that get so many views? I didn't expect that at all. I was like, wow. Like, okay, fair enough. If that's what people like, sub-zero temperatures and heating in a car. You know, I could perform like the greatest magic on a computer game and probably no one would care. But do a stream about sub-zero temperatures and the heating in a car, and you get some... Unless someone had been like YouTubing like heaters in cars and how to survive sub-zero temperatures, and like my video just showed up. You know, what's this geezer here like? What's all this about? What's this about sub-zero temperatures and heating in a car? Click on that. It's just me. I'm so happy I got so many views, and you know what? I don't think many people joined that stream. I don't think many. I mean, you were there, but I don't think hardly anyone came that night. Unless people did watch it, and I had no idea. Do you know what I mean? Like, because the view counter and like no one were commented. Like, maybe people were just watching. And like, no, I mean, I don't know. Unless people watched it after I streamed it, which is what normally happens. You know, if you click through rate's good, you'll get views after you've streamed. You know, if your channel's got an average of like 5% as a channel, your streams will get recommended for another 48 hours. Do you know what I mean? To other people around the world. I mean, even though it's only a small amount of views in hindsight, but that is a lot of views, because for especially a channel of this size, like 40 views is good, right? You know, because you want to aim for 10% of what your subscribers are. So if you've got 50 subscribers, you want 5 views on your videos, right? You want at least 5 views. If you've got 100 subscribers, you want at least 10 on your videos, right? And then when you get up to 1,000, you want at least 100 views per video, right? Because if you look at channels who have over 1,000 subscribers, they're getting about 100 views per video, right? It's the normal average, you'll notice it. But we're getting over 100 views on only 400 and something subscribers. We're getting double the whoosh. And even though it's not much on a gargantuan scale of YouTube, it's still extraordinary for what the channel is. And considering it's just some geezer streaming DayZ in a car and Red Dead Redemption 2 hunting deers, you know, like that great, right? Isn't that great? I couldn't believe it got it. And even the video before that, like a way back, got nearly over 300 views. The one about Red Dead snowing. And we got 800 views on the video before that with the DayZ one in the car. And then we got like another 300 before that in that other video. Like, it's pretty cool. It's looking pretty nice. People are watching the stuff. It is good. It is funny, Rose. Yours is. It's great. It's really good. I'm just not replying to people's comments as much lately, Rose. Because I'm just not reading some of that stuff they're typing. I'm not doing it. Some of it's just bizarre. Oh, it's alright, love. I'm just entertaining. It's entertainment, love. You know, for our audience who watch us later, I can look at your comments on the streams and everything and see your wonderful name, right? By the looks of things, Rose, I think there comes a time when you're streaming and you've got to respect people's distance and space. Because what's lovely about this channel, Rose, is that people are very busy, right? The time is very precious, which is why I appreciate you watching my stream for some reason, right? Because you don't need to, you don't even have to. Made you moderator because you're lovely. You know what I mean? That's probably the only reason that I did it. You know, it doesn't mean you gotta watch me all the time. You don't need to. But moderators do that. That's what they do. I was streaming on my own on this channel for weeks. Yeah. Weeks. Months even. Years. I always come back, you know, these Maltesers are delicious. That much chocolate on these ones, though. More biscuit. Yeah, going a bit stingy there on the old, you know, chocolate and stuff. It takes about 5-10 minutes for a wolf to lose the scent off you when you go. Because when you vanish, everything vanishes, your scent. And what they do is they linger. Because they've been programmed to linger around in case you spawn back in. So I'm giving it just a little bit extra time, because what we need to do is I need to actually put the spark plug inside the car. But the thing is, when you get out the car, the frames drop. They don't drop when you're in the car, they drop when you get out. And I've got to be quick. Oh yeah, you did a stream a long time ago and you fell asleep in your gaming chair while streaming. Nice. Very nice. Just imagine you just suddenly just crashing. No, because computer games, they wind us down. Yeah, falling asleep on streams. Yeah, I've yeah. It's quite a big thing that now, actually, falling asleep on streams. It's actually really good. Especially if you record yourself doing it as well. Like, people actually like watching people sleep, which is really weird. No, because I've never done that. And I don't know. I mean, I don't see any interest in it. Like, I'm just like, whoa, like all these cameras and that, like people sleeping. It must be psychological. Like, there's a massive streamer on a platform, right? I don't believe it's this platform, but there's another platform, and there's a streamer that actually gets more views when she's sleeping than when she's actually streaming. So when she's streaming up and about, talking to the people, you know, it's really good, the channel. But the thing is, when she goes to bed, falls asleep, that's when her views go fly up. And it's like, wow, like, the power of sleep. You know, like you to think that, like, I mean, like, it's kind of odd watching people sleep, right? I mean, if anyone watches people sleep, fair enough to you. Like it's obviously a what's it called, a category. You know what I mean? I mean, we can call it that. It's obviously a category. But I don't know. I just don't know. So yeah, Rose, if you fall asleep on the stream, just stick on the camera though. You'll have like 1,000,000 people. You know, like girl falls asleep on gaming shirt. The camera catch you picking your nose. Terrible. I mean, just the fact that like you have no control over the vessel you're in when you're asleep. You don't even know what's going on. Your brain is just like going through all sorts of different thought processes and dream states and rapid eye movements and stuff, and you just got no control over what, you know, unless you wake up. Oh yeah, did you have the face cam on? That'd be so funny. Yeah, it would be. I mean, I suppose you would have just leaned. I suppose the cam wouldn't have even had your face on it. You'd have just been gone off cam like that. Because when you go to sleep, don't you? We tend to like lean. You know what I mean? We lean, don't we? Or we fall down. You know, we slide down even. and then they watched you sleeping, but you did eventually go to bed, but forgot about the face cam. So they watched you sleep when you rested. Yeah, they will do. They will. I remember like my friend was talking to like this girl on face like camera stuff, and like what had happened was, I think what was happening was it was going a bit stale with this guy and this girl. So what he did was, she had like a friend, and they were from America, and he said to me, my friend, his name it was Michael, right? And Mike says to me like, you know, it's like, this girl, like, she's got a friend. Will you come round and like talk to like this girl? And they get like, I was like, whoa! I was like, are you telling me that you want me to go on your cam with you while you talk to this like girl you like in the States, and you want me to talk to her friend so you and that other girl can stay longer in chemistry type stuff, like keep things like bouncing about, I suppose, I don't know, like keep things going. And he's like, yeah. He didn't lie. He was like, yeah, basically, yeah. I was like, whoa. I was like, yeah, okay, no worries, all right, you know. And they actually said, and this is what was really weird, because like I was going home like in about the next like, I think like half an hour, and we must have been talking to him for a while, and they were from like somewhere like in the south, like Texas, maybe Arkansas, somewhere like that. And she was lovely, actually. She's very quite beautiful, actually. A lovely girl. I found her very interesting. It's a shame she was a portal away. You know, I had to step into a portal to get to Texas, right? Or whatever it was. You know, there's no way I can just get there in a day. Like, there's nowhere. But they ended up saying, this is the point of my story, right? They ended up saying, like, they were going to sleep, right? And they wanted us to watch them sleep, which was really weird. Like, I don't know what's going on with these streams, but watching people sleep, and I was like, whoa! I was like, they like wanted me, and he was like, I was like, ah, right, so that's what he's been doing. And I said to him, so that's what you've been doing. That's what you don't want to lose. You like the fact that she lets you watch her sleep. And he just smiled. I was like, oh my god, jeez, no way. Like, why didn't you just tell me that, like, you know? Why didn't you just tell me, like, yeah, Ghost, like, there's this girl I really like, and what it is, she lets me watch her sleep. You know, and then he would have said, like, she lets me watch her sleep, so what I want you to do is keep things going so you could watch her. And I was like, don't drag me into this. I was like, don't drag me into your little crazy, like, whatever it is you're doing. Don't try and yo me up and down, like, with this situation. I was like, no, I was like, I did it for you because you're my friend, basically. I thought you just liked it, but no, there was a reason behind it. That was it. That was the reason. It is weird, right, bro? It is, isn't it? It is. It has to be. Well, it might not be. It might just be entertainment, right? But I just thought it was strange that that is what was going on between my friend and his potential, like, girlfriend person on the screens. I don't know what you call it, virtual girlfriend, I suppose. I mean, that does go on. You know, you do get people who connect, right? It happens, and he probably liked it, obviously, for reasons. And I found it, like, amusing. Obviously, at first, it was, you know, I was smiling. I wasn't, like, really like, you know, like, oh, this is a disgrace. I don't agree with this. Like, it was none of that stuff. I was smiling, you know. I was like, oh yeah, it's fun. You know, you gotta roll with it, right? But it's just not something I do, and that's what you know, falling asleep on streams. It's bizarre. But that's what he was doing. And you know what? It's a awesome person. But why he decided, he must have really liked, she must have not been doing it. And then when I came into the, like, thing and talked to the friend, that kind of reignited things, I suppose, Rose. It reignited the whole skaboodle, you know, the swashbuckle. What, you know, whatever it is you call it, it just came back into the flame was burning. You know what I'm saying? It was, and he was smart, and he knew it restarted. So I think he just probably used me to restart it all. So now we can watch both of them sleep. What a snake! What an absolute snake of a person. But hey, good to you, man. Oh, funny times, I tell you, funny times. Oh, jeez. No, this server, it's not a permanent server I'm playing on, right? So, it's like, it's not like I'm going to be playing on it for the next week. I'm only on it for today and tomorrow, so it's not a permanent choice. But I'm going to see if these wolves have gone, and if they've not gone, I'm sorry, we're going to get munched on. I'll do what I can to defend myself, but they should have gone by now. I'm hoping, so give me a moment. So yeah, if it's night time, I'll spawn straight out. This'll fend them off. Yeah, they're gone. Ho ho, let's get in our new 4x4 Mitsubishi. I don't know what you call him, but I remember seeing him on TV. Oh, if I get rid of this backpack, I need a smaller backpack. If you have the fire lit, the wolves won't come. Ah, there it is. I knew I had another bandage. Something else that's worth 1 point. I heard that as well. The bullets. Yeah. There we go. Just tidies things up a bit. Character stop shaking. The wolves came from down there. tall these things are. They are so massive. That's like 60 feet high, isn't it? It's probably 60, 70 feet. Maybe even more than that. I mean, is there anything in the tent? Oh yeah, accessories. What's all this about? Christmas lights. What, you're supposed to attach like a generator to the tent? Is that what we're supposed to do? We get like a generator there, like stick it on the tent, and then get the Christmas lights blinking. Wow. Yeah, I'm glad that the wolves left. They come back. I suppose we could climb on top of the galley. Suppose we could. Well, this is where we live. Well, it's our house anyway. We've got our house and our horse outside. Oh, my phone just powered off. Okay. I'll put this phone on charge in a moment. And when I say a moment, I actually mean... you know... shortly. Shortly. This mic's too close. Test the volume out here. It's gonna go blue a second. Does that sound a bit better? It's like not as loud, right? Like a bit more looser. Does that sound, or is it too low? Yeah, I don't know why, but when I was in the middle of work, I had a random nosebleed. Oh yeah, like a little bit of a nosebleed. Might all the dancing and stuff, isn't it? Moving the head, all the twirls, rubbing your nose a lot. You know, like after a dance or routine, you might always be rubbing your nose, wiping down, moving your, stretching your neck, doing all your things. You know, the body's going under extreme rotation, right? You know, there's going to be some kind of uh, effect, especially when you're moving your head around really quick all the time. You know, and you're always thinking, always doing stuff like, it's a lot, isn't it? Like, I can imagine if I was jumping around, spinning my head around all day, I'm sure I'd be like, far out right now. I'd be so far out. I'd be like, moving my head around all day, like, and shoulders and arms and legs and bouncing and moving and jumping and flipping and spinning and sliding and all these things. Like, dance is basically the language of the human form before you speak, right? It's like, that's it. That's what we did before we spoke. We did dances. That's how people communicated. People showed up and did a dance. And you reacted to the dance. If you weren't impressed with the dance, you'd be like, But if someone came along and did a dance and it made you laugh, oh, it was good. Like, that was half the barrier down of that neighbouring village, you know what I mean? Did like a little dance, like, so everything was all spoken in like some kind of grunts and all that. So we danced, right, to express how it is. And dance is basically a difficult thing to do all day, and especially when it's other people as well. Probably just best, like, getting some, like, 'cause it depends on the actual, the kind of nosebleed you had. and you can talk to your GP. Like, but I know in America it costs about $300 just to speak to someone like that. Like, you know, you get text messages from your GP surgeries here, and I got a text from my GP surgery saying, you know, when are you coming in saying hello, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, yeah, ghost, when are you gonna come and say hello? But it was in like their language of saying, you know, like, I suppose it's like we wanna see if you're okay, you know, like just like, you know, because over here you can just talk to your GP. You just phone up the doctors like that, and you can either do a phone call, or you could do like an actual um get some shelter, or you can actually do like a you know, depending on the issue. But probably best to speak to some kind of medical, like, if you know, there must be like some kind of like medical person at the studio in case something happens to someone, right? I mean, if not, then I suppose uh I wouldn't Google it. I would not Google that, right? Just wouldn't Google anything to do with that. It would just spiral out of a mad vortex of things and theories and people's comments. Just I wouldn't even bother. Just internet stuff with that. It's just not worth. You want to, if it's concerning you, Rose, I would go speak to a medical professional who focuses on blood. You know. Hear the sound of the rain on the tent. Well, my job's getting really difficult, right? You know what? There's something inside me that really likes it as well. You know, like you got that half of you that doesn't like it, but you got the other half that does. It's kind of like that because you have a sense of achievement. You know, but I'm getting really tired after work about it though. I love my streams. I love my time. I love my peace and quiet. And I love my sleep. I love my sleep. I love my streams. And I love my peace and quiet. You know? And when I'm at work, I do not have peace and quiet. I do not have my sleep. And I do not have my streams. And all I'm doing is just giving all that energy to that stuff. And I want a I want a 50-50. Oh, sugar. I want a 50-50 exchange. Do you think it's going to be nighttime? I don't think so. Yeah, I I do love my sleep. I do love my streams, and I love my peace and quiet. I can't handle construction noises or anything, or alarms that I was going through with the other week. Like, I was doing streams, oh, and like that car alarm was going off, and then I had the other thing going off as well. Then what was it now? There was another noise as well that was happening. I can't remember what it was. I was like, what was that noise? And people could hear it as well. I was like, what is that? It's just, oh man. Oh. Yeah. Ah, jeez. I can't sleep with noise or with light in a room. Oh yeah, you're quite fussy as well. Yeah, me too. Me too. Oh, that rain is lashing. I love the rain. I like the fact that the rain is in this. This is good, and all the other servers have been in, there's been no rain. This is the only server I've been in that's had rain, so I'm pretty swell with this. You don't see it through the windows for some reason. I don't think the Xbox can do it. I think on PC you can, but I don't think Xbox can do rain through a window for some reason. Well, PlayStation. So if you open the door, you can see the rain, right? See the rain, see it from the very distant look. Oh, there's the rain. There's the rain. Close it. No rain. Where's the rain gone? Must be a glitch, an error, or server thing. But when you go outside the car, look, it's there. So it must be a first-person view thing. Don't know. Wow, that is really lashing it down, right? Drive in the rain, you know what I mean? Not in Russia, DayZ. Wow, that's throwing it down. Alright. Unless we get shot, I'm going to put this phone on charge. I won't be a moment. Alright. Rain's nice. I think that's pretty sweet, right? You see it in the distance all the way down there, it's absolutely chucking it down. Oh, they removed the rain in the cars so you could actually see the road. You stalled. My bad. Yeah, I suppose that would be a bit too hectic to see that through the car window, but I'd like it though. Another Groundhog Day path. We've got to take a left. Yes, we take a left. Yes. So something that always leaves. 12 gauge. I don't have a shotgun, but I mean, I don't need them. But you never know, right? If someone needs any shotgun bullets, right? Okay. Another restart. No worries, I guess we'll wait. Guess we'll wait. Patience is a virtue and all. Thank you so much for joining the stream though. Please like, subscribe and share and comment if possible. Rose is lovely. Rose will talk to you. She's lovely. Hope you guys like the cow. The cow's name is Blue. But it's Blue spelled B-L-O-O. Like a moo. But instead of moo, he's called Blue. I know, Rose, they are shy talking to girls on the channel. They are. And I get a lot of girls joining the channel because I'm a very open person. You know, but you know, how can I say, you know, it's comfortable, it's safe, right? It's lovely. But the only time Rose bites is if someone makes you mad. Oh yeah. No doubt, yeah. The thorns come out, yeah. Actually, on my analytics, it's actually the female and male ratio on the watching stuff is actually more female than male on my channel, and it goes by every view, I suppose. Don't know. There are a lot of people in the chat though who do show up. Girls. They're not awesome people. Who I talk to about Spider-Man. It's how awesome they are. I love I love it when chicks love comics. I love that. Or books. Don't matter. Girls love like love stories and stuff like that in books. Hmm. Oh, I know. Yeah. I have, I've ate them. There was another bag of crisps. They're only small little bags of crisps. Well, they're not big bags. They're not exactly small either, Rose, you know, but they're not exactly medium either. They're in between small and medium. I think they're called like a snack bag. Maybe, snack bag. A nibble. You know, bit of a nibble, bit of a snack. Munch, munch. That was the noise as well, Rolls. It was a fire alarm next door when he was cooking. It was loud, proper loud, and I was like, no. I hope that thing's not faulty. It must have been like a tester. Well, I was hoping it wasn't a fire, you know. I was trying to be like, I was trying to think safety. I was like, nah, it's not a fire. That no, it's not. There was one time, you know, one of my neighbours there in the apartments, like, he left the chip pan on, and what had happened was, he actually set fire to the kitchen, right? And I'd been work all day, right? I had no idea, right? And I get out. I think someone gave me a lift home in the car. I was like, cheers, thank you, and they drove off, and I looked, went round the corner, and all of a sudden, there's all these fire engines and police cars and loads of people. And I'd been work all day. I was like, oh no, I just want to go home, right? I was like, oh no, they're not gonna let me in. I was like, something's happened. Oh, I was like, no, no. And then ends up walking up there, and I'm like walking, and then I just calmly walked to my place, like my door, my part, my place, you know. And I'm like walking up to him, so excuse me though, excuse me though, so, yes, can I help you? Even though I know what's going on, I know something's happened, like, I'm like, just acting stupid, because he knows I've been work all day, he knows I'm tired and I just want to go home. And he's like, you can't go in there, sir, can't go in yet. I was like, really? May I ask why, please? It's like, it's been a fire. It's been a fire on the first floor. Really? I'm on the first floor. I'm on a floor that's above the ground. Yes, yes, first floor, yes. So, yes. I mean, is it me? He's just looking at me like, well, is my place okay? You know, you're gonna tell me, like, you're gonna say to me that everything's all right and everything's all cushy, and I'm just in this uncomfortable silence with some police officer and some fire brigade guy, and the next thing is, right, Rose, this fire marshal shows up, like, this guy's like the boss, like, he's not like a boss. He's the boss, right? And he's about 6'5", right? He's about 6'5", and he's about 4 foot wide, and he's built like a bulldozer. And he comes over with his helmet on, and I'm like, what? Jeez, like this guy's enormous with his helmet on, and he's just like a ginormous fire dude. And he had another 4 fire dudes, just slightly shorter than him, like a little bit. Just behind him in like a V shape. Like, these guys were legends, right? Like, they were ready, and luckily there was no major fire, no one got hurt, but they were ready in case. And this guy, fire marshal, just says, you know, he's talking to me. I'm like, no, I gave him my address, and he's like, he says, it's next door to you. And I was like, really? He's like, yes, right next door. I was like, what? So, like, the kitchen? I was like, no, there's a gap there. He says, that's, you know, there's a gap there. He's like, no, but the other walls and stuff, in case it spread. You know, and I was like, oh, he says, I need to come in. I need to come in. And, I need to see everything's okay. And I was like, yeah, sure. You know, and when I came up, right, I am not messing, like, I have never seen, like, a fire that has been burning and then put out, and I've seen it within the next half an hour, right, not like half an hour after it's been put out or something. I've never seen that before, right, because you know, it's not often you want to see that stuff, unless it's like a bonfire, but it's not like been like a hazard fire, not like an entertainment fire. Like this is like a danger. And I'm not messing, right? It was just where my door was, right? It was spotless around my frame there, as if something was protecting me, like some magical, like, protection. And everywhere was just like black charcoal. And I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa. Like, outside the door, I couldn't believe it, mate. I was like, because my mind, I was just thinking just like a little bit of a burn in the kitchen or something in this neighbour's. No, it was absolutely charcoaled from the ground to the ceiling. And just the kitchen, I was like, you telling me a chip pan did that? And the fire marshal says, yes. It's the fire marshal chief, the chief fire marshal, the man, the dude. And he was a really awesome guy, though, really awesome person. And I said to him, like I said, I'm tired, me, sir. I said, I just want to go in my living room there and just relax now. I can't go back out there, it's freezing. It's like, no, you can, it's alright. And then he goes, how's your water? How's everything else? I said, the pressure is a bit thingy like. He says, And he tests me water there, he goes, that's very little water coming out of there. I said, is it? He said, it's been like that for years. He says, if there was a fire there, and you needed to put it out, you wouldn't have enough time there. He said, you'd be waiting there for that bucket to fill for an extra, at least 2 minutes to 3 minutes. You need that water filled quick. He says, that fire would have come in here. You wouldn't have been able to put that out quick enough. He says, leave this with me. And I've been asking the people at the place there for ages about my water, and no one ever got back to me about it. And then all of a sudden, this fire chief marshal went down there and said something literally within 10 minutes. I heard like this, you know, on the sink. Like, I was like, what in the Lord's name was that? Anyway, I turned on my tap there. It was like that thing was gushing out. So they could fix it with something. All it took was a minute, and they'd never been done that. That's terrible. That's terrible. No, it's been sound ever since, like. So yeah, I remember that happening. And I remember after they left, like, there was about 3 fire dudes in my place. It was a very, very unusual scenario for me, that, because it's not often that stuff like that happens. I was just like, wow, that is just so... I didn't expect to come home from work and have to be talking to police officers and fire marshals about, all over a chip pan. And like that dude, like, I think like 3 months after, he didn't live there anymore. Something. I know. But it's just like, expect the unexpected. But it's the little things, and it's funny. I've been asking for my water to be fixed for nearly a year, right? No one says anything or does anything. There's a fire, right? Major, like quite a hazardous fire, right? That's happened, and they haven't provided the appropriate levels of safety and resource to myself, and it took a chief fire marshal to get it done. That's what this country is, Rose. It took a fire chief marshal and an actual fire to actually get my water right. That's how difficult it is in this country to get things straight, right? I think I was telling you this like the other week, if you remember, about this, about stuff on like credit cards and card machines and cars in general and cards and people with their own businesses. It's crackers. It's cheese and crackers, all of it. And I can't believe it took a chief fire marshal to get my water sorted. That is unbelievable. I don't know what to say. I remember I felt like doing cartwheels. That's how happy I was about it. Because it's water, right? Water is life. Your water is everything. Without water, we can't do anything. You're standing still. Standing still. But anyway, let's go back into this place. I'll be on this server again for another day or two and then that'll be it. I'm just glad I found the car on there. Oh yeah? Nice. What in the Lord's name was that? Oh well. Alright, we got this. Nice turn. Oh, 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 oh! Nearly, nearly, nearly. Nearly. Nice. Just slid a bit on the mud. The rain, huh? The rain. See, it's the rain does makes it all slippery, slidey, wibbly wobbly. All wibbly wobbly. Hey Rose, GTA Online had snow in the game, but yesterday was the last day for it, so kinda glad. Made it so hard to drive with my car slipping and sliding. Yeah, wibbly wobbly. Especially when I'm trying to get away from a 5 wanted star level. Yes, yes. Well, the whole point of having the snow in Grand Theft Auto at that time is because you're not doing that. It's Christmas. You're having fun in Los Santos. You're not going wild there, you know. There's no grip. You know, there's no grip. Is that a broom? What are we gonna do with this thing? What, can we fly with it? Wow, it's got some range. Look at that. split. Oh, you can turn it into sticks. Oh well. Oh yeah, you're always causing trouble, are you, Rose? Online, no doubt. I bet all the gentlemen are fighting over you. It's not night time, is it again? Losing track of this sky, me. Look at these cumulonimbus clouds. I'd say they're more cumulus, really. Oh yeah, I'm sure they are. Sure they are. Alright, put this girl into neutral. Start her up. Oh, I haven't put the sparky in. Alright, she needs the spark. Alright, let's give her the spark. I'm so lucky to get a Jeep. Or a 4x4, I know that's called a Jeep. But it's a 4x4 for some reason. It's pretty ace. I think it's going to be night time soon. I thought I saw someone. Oh, if I could do a little bit of Tokyo Drift there. Been a while since I've seen one of these little houses. Let's have a look. It's the ones I'm thinking of. No, it's not. There are other types of houses around here that are very unusual. What's that? Yeah, this is getting dark. One character's heating up. I've got the weekend off though. Which is decent. Guess we're just gonna be sitting in the dark. Nothing wrong sitting in the dark. I think this character enjoys sitting in the dark in the car. He's gotten used to it now. With the wolves and the zombies, he enjoys watching the rain. So do I, to be honest with you. Hey Rose, yeah? Why, you alright? Lovely me, like just chilling. Just I like looking at scenes where games imitate reality. Like a guy just sat there in a car in the rain. It's like, because the car protects us from rain, you know. Nice and warm in the car. And looking outsides in as a player. Because we're not actually in that world. That character we're controlling is. Like, he has no idea that he's being controlled. That character, he's just acting like we are in this world. He doesn't know. To him now, he's just sat there thinking. Because we're users, so we're like gods to them. They are at our control, these beings. And I'm trying to get an idea of what this character sees. And when I'm looking at it and I see the rain and all that trauma and chaos in this world that he's in, it's just nice to actually, ground yourself to the character situation. And me being sat in a car there looking at the rain pouring was pretty nice. You okay as well, Raj? Yeah, you good? Me too. Love the sound of the rain though. I could sit there for hours me and listen to the rain. Another nighttime scene. Just what my viewers want. Just what, just what is ordered. Definitely not. tune this in for a while actually. There you are. That's in tune there. D strings always. There you go. Yeah, there's the whistle. Do you like it a little bit higher than normal? Yeah, that's in tune. Well, at least the melody is alright. A little bit out of tune. A little bit. I don't mind a bit of Layla, but Bit of Floyd now and then. You know what? I've not played this guitar for a long time. And my plectrum is still inside. I can't even get the thing. It's like still inside the guitar. How's it gone now? How's it gone now, the thing? I might plug it into the amp tomorrow, I might do. I don't mind me acoustic. It's alright. Years old now, this thing. Oh yeah, getting kicked. Is it froze? Wow, did it genuinely freeze? Hands smell like metal now. Now I'll give her a little bash tomorrow. I don't mind. I like to keep checking that she's in tune all the time. Put on the padding there. There you go. She's a beautiful, like, ivory colour. Bit of cream in there. Oh. So I'm sitting at about 11 o'clock. 11. I suppose that'll be it, really. Right. Let's find a good hiding place for this thing. So we came in through that way. I don't even know which way it came from. Oh, what I'm going to do actually check inside here. Why you'll take that? strange, it won't let me fill it up. Why it won't even let me fill it up? Unless it's full. Yeah, it's already full. As long as I know that the alright, let's hope that this is still here tomorrow, I suppose. Thank you very much for anyone who's watched the stream though, I really appreciate it. Love me quiet Thursdays. Oh jeez. For anyone who's watching later, absolute pleasure. Thanks for watching though. Rose, thank you very much, and anyone else, whoever the other people were.